Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Just a couple of days ago, I made a video about nudge, text size, text, zoom, and pan, and it was really well liked. I've never, in any of my videos, I've ever asked you to like my videos. But when you do like my videos, and this one had a lot of likes real fast, and it kind of helps me appreciate that I did a good job and it was educational or entertaining. So this is going to be about the nudge, and a viewer subscriber showed me this or reminded me of this. I'm going to go to tools. I'm going to set it back to where I had because I've already been playing around with it, and I'll show you how to get there in just a second. But I'm going to set it back to basically default, which is super nudges twice. So my nudge factor is set on 1 inch, and that's correlated to what I said. The super nudge is going to do ×2. The micro nudge is going to do divided by 2, which would be half the distance. So if I make a plus key and just move the arrow, it moved at 1 inch. If I hold down the shift key and hit the arrow, it moved at 2 inches. If I hold down the control key, it just moved at 1/2 inch because that's the way it works. Now let's put that back. Let's go to Tools, Options, CorelDraw, and right here in all Corels are a little bit different, but find your document. And when you do that, hit your rulers, and there is your super and your macro. I'm going to go 4 and 4. So this will be 4 times an inch, and this will be 1/4 inch. So this time I'm going to nudge it, I get 1 inch. Hold down the shift key and nudge it, I get 4 inches. Put it back, hold down the control key and nudge it, I only get 1/4 inch nudge. So, and to kind of prove the point that it moved 1/4 inch, just take your parallel dimension tool and it's 1/4 inch nudge. Very, very useful when you're moving stuff around. And realistically, as a laser engraver, so with nothing selected, I set my nudge factor on 0.001. It's a minute little bitty nudge. So let me make a duplicate of this and nudge it. You can't even see it that it moves so little. Let's see if we can zoom in. There it is. There's that little bit of nudge. I'm going to nudge it again. Nudge, 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 nudge. Because I like to move things real small. Now, if I hold down the shift key, it 4 times nudging it. And then if you go to the extreme, so here's 1 nudge with mine. Let me zoom in and see if we can get a little closer look. There's 1 nudge. Let me pick it again, go back. Now I'm going to hold down the control button and nudge it 1 time. Look at that little bitty movement. So when you're nudging stuff and you really want to get close, the super nudge and the macro nudge can really help you. Because if I make a duplicate of that and nudge it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, I could do the same thing. Let me back up here by holding down the shift key and nudging it. No, I didn't make a duplicate, and nudging it and getting that same distance. So Tools, Options, CorelDraw, and then when you go to CorelDraw, go to Documentation, and then your rulers are right there. And you can change a bunch of stuff in here. You can change the rulers, how many ticks are on the rulers, and a lot of stuff. I'm going to set mine back to 2 and 2. You could either type in the number or go downhill because I like it really minute. Hope that helped just a little bit. Thank you for watching.